Hi, boys and girls, it's Mrs. Gorski, and today what I'm going to do, I'm going to read for you a story called Pennies. Now, if you notice, taking a look, it seems that Benny has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pennies. So as you can see on the board behind me, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pennies. And when you think about pennies are copper brown and they are worth 1 cent. So if we were to count all of this up, how much money would Benny have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cents. So let's see, what is Benny going to do with these pennies? Here we go. Benny McBride had 5 new pennies. What should I buy? He asked. Buy something beautiful, said his mom. Buy something good to eat, said his brother. Buy something nice to wear, said his sister. Woof, woof, said his dog. Meow, said his cat. So they're giving Benny some ideas. Okay, Benny said, I will. So Benny McBride, with 5 new pennies, strolled out in the morning sun. So there he goes. Wonder what he's going to get. A woman was cutting roses. Her name was Miss Hill. Will you sell me a rose? Asked Benny. Will you sell me a rose for a penny? Yes, I will, said Miss Hill. So now, Benny paid 1 penny for that rose. So now, how much does he have left? 1, 2, 3, 4 cents. Then Benny McBride, with 4 new pennies and a sweet-smelling rose, strolled on in the morning sun. And there he goes. A girl was baking cookies. Her name was Lucy May. Will you sell me a cookie? Asked Benny. Will you sell me a cookie for a penny? A cookie for a penny? Okay, said Lucy May. So now he has 2 things. So now he bought that cookie. So how much money does Benny have left? 1, 2, 3 cents. Then Benny McBride, with 3 new pennies, a sweet-smelling rose, and a soft, warm cookie, strolled on in the morning sun. A boy was making hats. His name was Michael Bess. Will you sell me a hat? Asked Benny. Will you sell me a hat for a penny? Oh, yes, said Michael Bess. So now you see Benny has 3 things. So now, how much money does he have left? 1, 2 cents. Then Benny McBride, with 2 new pennies, a sweet-smelling rose, a soft, warm cookie, and a fine paper hat, strolled on in the morning sun. A butcher was cutting meat. His name was Mr. Hopper. Will you sell me a bone? Asked Benny. Will you sell me a bone for a penny? You're quite a shopper, said Mr. Hopper. So now, how much money does Benny have left? 1 cent. Then Benny McBride, with 1 new penny, a sweet-smelling rose, a soft, warm cookie, a fine paper hat, and a big, meaty bone, strolled on in the morning sun. A man was catching fish. His name was Mr. Beale. Will you sell me a fish? Asked Benny. Will you sell me a fish for a penny? It's a deal, said Mr. Beale. There he's going home. Bought that fish. How much money does Benny have left? 0 cents. So let's see. What's he going to do? Then Benny McBride, with a sweet-smelling rose, a soft, warm cookie, a fine paper hat, a big, meaty bone, a floppy, wet fish, but no new pennies, strolled home in the morning sun. I'm back, he called, and I bought what you said. It's beautiful, said his mom. Good, said his brother. I like it, said his sister. Woof, woof, said his dog. Meow, said his cat. Thank you, Benny, they all said together. You're welcome, said Benny McBride. Boys and girls, I really hope that you enjoyed the story, Benny's Pennies. I'll be talking to you soon. Bye, everyone.